everyone. I'm Paolo del Rosario. Once again, we are here for your daily dose of enthusiasm. So get ready as we sprinkle some joy and excitement into your morning.
And hello, I'm Monique Tuzon, bringing you a wave of positivity and a splash of happiness.
And good morning, I'm Anne Asis-Carilo, here to pump up your day with fun and excitement. Let's make today a beautiful journey.
Absolutely. And can I just say, I want to talk about last night first, because I want to congratulate our colleagues in the agenda for finally getting their first episode on the road.
Congratulations.
Miss Karina and Miss Pinky Webb.
Yes, the both of them here. I know I have worked with Miss Pinky before. I am so happy to now be alongside Miss Karina as well. And Mo, we were talking about this off the air. I know you do the news as well, and just being around them is such a boost.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy and such an honor to be in this network with the best of the best. And not just Miss Pinky and Miss Karina, our lineup. Paolo, like you, our lineup is amazing. And I'm learning so much from Paolo, and I hope to learn from all the other greats here.
Yes,
so I really appreciate the opportunity.
We'll definitely learn a lot. And you know, just being here in the same place as these great people, it is such an honor, and it seems so surreal.
No pressure, guys, right?
No pressure. You know, that's the reason why every morning it's a beautiful day.
It is. Yes,
Now,
that's so true.
now that we have all the branding out of the way at happy na yung mga director natin, let's now start off with some of the top news because we have a lot of them, especially with what happened last night. Now, on to our top stories this morning. Senators cite dismissed Bamban Mayor Alice Guo in contempt once more for repeatedly evading questions. Frustrated senators struggled to squeeze out answers about her identity and the alleged death threats during the committee hearing on Pogo-related crimes Monday.
Death threats, Madam Chair. No one among us understand. Really, Madam Chair. Bakit ka aalis ng bansa? Tapos pag nakita mo ang PNP tsaka SILG, okay ka. Safe ka. Pero hindi mo masabi. Ayaw mong tulungan ka namin. Ayaw mong tulungan, Madam Chair. I don't agree with it, Madam Chair. Sorry, thank you.
Salamat, Sen Joel. Pasensya na po talaga for my safety po.
No, Miss Alice. Kanina sinabi nyo na. Don't tell me pasisinungalingan yung sarili nyo. You told us minutes ago, isusulat mo sa papel para mabasa namin yung dalawang taong yon or kung nag-iisang tao yon na nag-facilitate at may-ari ng yate. Do that now. You said you would do that. Amin na yung papel, Miss Alice. Pakikunin sa kanya.
Sen, wag niyo po i-ano po sa public po ha.
Wag niyo kaming uutusan, Miss Alice.
Pasensya na po.
Ang susunod naming tanong, kanina pang tanong.
Guo tried to avoid revealing who facilitated her escape, stating concerns over her safety. Guo eventually gave up details written on a piece of paper. And disgraced Guo also revealed her alleged death threats came over the phone more than 5 times in June this year. Meanwhile, a lawmaker revealed on Monday that some staff of Sual, Pangasinan, Mayor Dong Kalugay confirmed he helped dismiss Mayor Alice Guo find a notary for her affidavit, despite not being in the country. During her closing remarks for the Senate panel probing illegal pogo, Senator Riza Ontiveros said the personnel admitted he was the one looking for the notary for a document that turned out to be Guo's affidavit. In a previous hearing, Sheila Guo, who is Alice's supposed sister, claimed that the dismissed mayor introduced her to Kalugay in 2019. Ontiveros also questioned Sheila Guo's government ID issued by the local government of Sual and about Alicel Aqua Farm, allegedly owned by Sheila and Alice Guo, located in the municipality. Amid the probe, Kalugay has designated Vice Mayor John Christopher Arsinwe as an acting mayor from September 9 to 13 due to, quote, medical concerns. The panel issued a subpoena against the mayor after skipping 2 Senate sessions.
President Bongbong Marcos has agreed to relieve Bureau of Immigration Commissioner Norman Tansinco following the undetected travel of dismissed Mayor Alice Guo. Justice Secretary Boying Remulla, who has supervision over BI, said he asked the president for Tansinco's removal because he is not satisfied with the immigration official's performance.
papalitan siya. Oh. If I were him, I'll resign already. Mag-resign na lang siya. Nagkasundo na kami ng Pangulong Thailand.
Presidential Communications Secretary Cesar Chavez also confirmed that the president has approved Tansinco's dismissal. Remulla questioned Tansinco about Guo's escape in July, claiming he received information on August 15. But BI did not confirm until Senator Risa Hontiveros revealed the matter on August 19. Tansinco later claimed Guo did not pass through their system since no Philippine immigration stamps were found on her passport. In other news, former President Rodrigo Duterte has filed a complaint against officials leading the police operations to pin down Kingdom of Jesus Christ founder Apollo Kibuloy. Interior Secretary Benhur Abalos bared this on Monday as officials presented Kibuloy and 4 of his co-accused to the media yesterday. Abalos said Duterte filed 2 counts of malicious mischief complaints for damage of property before a Davao court against him and PNP Chief Romel Marbil and other police officials. Aside from Duterte, members of the megachurch also filed administrative cases against them for interruption of religious worship, offending the religious feelings, grave threat, and conduct unbecoming of a public officer. Meanwhile, a House leader said Duterte can be held liable for harboring a fugitive since he has been identified as the administrator of KOJC properties. Abalos also hinted that powerful personalities might have obstructed police operations to arrest Kibuloy.
With all of these things na nangyari, I'm sure someone should be guilty of obstruction of justice for harboring, concealing, someone who is wanted by law. Isa lang ang dapat nilang sagutan. Kung ganun pala kabilis na isusurrender daw nila si Pastor Kibuloy, ibig sabihin, all the while, alam nila ni si Pastor Kibuloy ang pinagtataguan niya. We should investigate this, and those guilty should be sued accordingly.
Meanwhile, the camp of the arrested preacher filed a motion to remove him from the watchful eye of PNP and requested to place the self-appointed Son of God under house arrest and guarded by authorities in the comfort of his own home due to his old age. Kibuloy is now 74 years old.
The Philippines is not currently looking to extradite a Filipino pastor wanted for child sex trafficking in the United States. President Ferdinand Marcos said this on Monday after the suspect's arrest. Apollo Kibuloy, a self-proclaimed appointed son of God, surrendered in the southern city of Davao on Sunday amid a massive 2-week police search of his sex-sprawling compound. The U.S. charged the Kingdom of Jesus Christ preacher in 2021 with sex trafficking of girls and women aged 12 to 25 to work as personal assistants who were allegedly required to have sex with him. It is not known if the United States has formally sought the extradition of Kibuloy, according to the FBI. In entertainment, Kendrick Lamar is set to bring the party in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. The Grammy-winning rapper will headline the halftime show February 9 next year at Caesars Superdome.
2 more.
Lamar previously performed at the 2022 Super Bowl in Los Angeles with fellow superstars Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
I won't want you to miss it.
Sports news now. LeBron James is ready to make more history in the upcoming NBA season. In a podcast interview, King James says he is excited for training camp alongside his son and newest teammate, Bronny James. LeBron and Bronny are set to become the NBA's first active father and son duo. James Jr. was chosen by the Los Angeles Lakers as the 55th pick in this year's NBA draft. The new NBA season is set to tip off on October 23rd. Bronny James, father-son combo. I also heard a podcast wherein LeBron told Bronny to say that he's not allowed to call him dad on the team.
What's that?
Could you imagine, you're playing basketball, everything's intense, and you're gonna hear inside, hey Dad, get down on defense. LeBron does not want that. So he's gonna call him the king, the GOAT, or anything not Dad.
I feel like if I was Bronny, I would be so confused though, because I'm in the zone. And when you're in the zone, you're not thinking like, what do I call him? What do I call him?
Exactly.
Hey, GOAT, like here, take the ball. I feel like Dad's so much better.
I'm sure he's gonna go like Dad. Oh, I mean the king.
No, it's difficult because a father-son duo is like, I work with my dad sometimes when I do commentary.
You do? How is that,
I
Paul?
never say his name. I don't want to call him Dad on air. So I just don't refer to him ever. I just don't talk.
Like this thing beside me.
Like
This person beside
so what do you think?
He who must not be
That's how we go.
named.
Absolutely. So again, I understand what Bronny James might be going through with regards to what to call his dad, but that's going to be really fun to watch out the season, come the new season in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch that. And speaking of excited, up next, Beauty Meets Advocacy with our first guest this morning. When we return, we speak with Mutya ng Pilipinas Environment International 2024 to talk about her advocacies and more. So don't go away. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. The music has me dancing every time I come back on cam. Anyway, as Mutya ng Pilipinas crowns its new queens, more powerful and beautiful women take the reins with their advocacies. And to walk us through how she'll use her platform for the climate cause, Miss Environment International 2024, Arianna Pantaleon joins us in the studio.
Yeah.
Good morning, Arianna.
Good
morning. You look so beautiful. We feel so underdressed.
She's wearing her crown.
You should have crowns too.
Yes.
Miss Billionario.
Miss, it's the beautiful day.
Yeah, exactly. So earlier we chatted in the makeup room. You're from Canada.
Yes,
and you
I
just
am.
moved here to the Philippines.
Yes.
How was that assimilating to the Philippine culture?
It was, I'm gonna be honest, it was a little bit difficult at first, being away from my family from so long and finally having that independent move for the very first time was a little bit of a difficult change for me, but I definitely got used to it, and you have to make sacrifices for your career, so I think it's all worth it in the end.
For sure.
Yeah.
How was your, because you came from Canada, how was your pageant life back in Canada?
It was really great. Everyone is very supportive. The Filipino community of Canada, which I represented in Mutya ng Pilipinas, has been so supportive throughout my whole entire journey. So I'm really thankful that I was given the opportunity to represent them, and I hope I made them proud.
I'm sure.
Yeah, let's rewind back. How did you get into pageantry?
So I actually started doing pageants when I was 9 years old.
Wow.
And from that, so many doors opened up for me, so many opportunities. So from there, I started singing, dancing, doing acting classes. And it's from there I really knew that I really wanted to do pageantry. So here I am today.
You can really relate to this, Monique, right?
I don't sing, I don't act.
I was like, you've joined a pageant before, yes?
I have.
Once a beauty queen, always a beauty queen.
I hope so. I was like, I would be glad to represent Miss Billionario for the upcoming pageant. Thank you. Thank you. So, talking about advocacies, what is your advocacy?
So, of course, I'm an advocate for many, many things, but the main advocacy that I have is I'm an advocate against domestic violence. I chose to be an advocate against domestic violence because I actually saw one of my family members go through an abusive relationship. So it's from watching this from afar where I realized I really wanted to be able to help people out and be that voice for those people. And I'm also an advocate against environmental awareness and sustainability, everything that has to do with the environment, especially now living in the Philippines and everything going on with the flooding. I think it's so important to bring awareness towards all of that.
And how do you plan to use your platform to bring awareness to those
Well,
advocacies?
for everyone who knows, beauty queens are given a really big fan base or a really big platform. And I think I can use that to my advantage, especially coming from a Filipino community or an overseas community. I think that not only I'm able to touch the lives of the Filipinos here, but the lives of other Filipinos in Canada and across the world.
Girl, I love it. You're ready for the Q&A. She's so eloquent. She is ready.
Thank you so much.
Exactly. Whoever trained you, they're doing such a great job.
Thank you so
How
much.
was preparation? How's preparing for the pageant?
It's-
And you're still preparing. It's going to be September 29, correct, in India?
September,
Yes.
September should be there September 26th.
Cool. How's
Yeah.
preparations going for you? Stressful? Exciting?
It's very, very tedious, of course. I think practice makes permanent, so it's constantly making sure that you're always on top of things, a lot of reading, a lot of research. But for the most part, it's been really, really great. I've been given and blessed with the opportunity to work with such amazing trainers, and they've given me wisdom that not only will I carry throughout pageantry, but throughout my personal life as well, too.
Oh, that's amazing.
I can just imagine how busy her schedule is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right?
When I did
your,
pageants, it's
your
insane.
projects, right?
Very
to promote your
busy.
advocacies,
Yes,
and then
of
you still have to
course.
train to get the international title,
course,
right?
yes.
So, what are your plans to clinch the global title later this year?
Well, as you can see, I am leaving quite soon
Okay.
for India. I'll be going to India for going for the Environment International main title. And I guess it's all about hard work and dedication for sure. And your
Right,
heart
right.
really needs to be into it. And that's how I think I can try to grab that main title. It's all about the hard work. I really think that you need to love what you're doing. And as long as you're prepared and you go into there being confident within yourself, then
Right.
that's how I think you may
Being
grab the
confident, and she
title.
exudes
course.
confidence.
Thank you so
I mean, look at
Really.
how she's sitting, her
Yeah, I
posture and
know.
everything. It screams confidence.
Thank
We need to
you.
chat later. Let's do one final Q&A. This is
Yeah,
going
of
to be your little practice before your
practice,
pageant in
yeah.
India. Okay, so Miss Arianna Pantaleon from Philippines. If you win Miss Environmental 2024, what is the first thing you will do?
That's a good question. I think the first thing that I would do is thank God. I grew up in a very religious household, and my parents have always taught me to trust and believe in God and to always pray, pray, pray. And I always told myself, especially going into Mutya ng Pilipinas, that whatever happens, I'm going to put it in the hands of God, and if it's meant for me, then it's meant for me. And I'm going to do the exact same thing going into India now, into this new chapter of my life, that if I'm going to work as hard as I can and give it all that I can, and if it's meant for me, then it's meant for me, and it's now in the hands of God, and I trust God. So the very first thing that I would do if I would win is pray to God and just thank Him for all the opportunities, for keeping me healthy, for being able to have all of the beautiful supporters and all of the great opportunities that I have now that I have this Philippine sash across my heart.
And that
I'm
right
like,
there is
wow,
a winning answer.
Yes. There you have it, folks. Guys, magpa-picture na kayo later because this is our future
Thank you
Miss
so much.
Environmental 2024. Thank you,
Thank
Arianna,
you
for
so
gracing
much
us
for
with your
having me.
presence.
Thank you so much. I
You're so
appreciate it.
beautiful, and we can't wait to see you on
you
the
as
international
well.
stage.
Good luck. We wish you the
Yeah.
best of luck.
We'll be
Thank
rooting
you.
for you over here. So
Thank
we'll have
you.
you back here when you win. So don't
Fingers
forget
crossed,
us.
fingers crossed, of course.
We
Thank
have a
everyone so
strong
much.
feeling you'll win.
Thank you.
you. Well, up next, guys, don't go away. Get ready to transform your locks into extraordinary statements and never worry about a bad hair day. Tokyo Posh's Denise Aquino will let us in her beauty empire and give us the inside scoop on the secrets behind those stunning, head-turning looks. That's up next. Don't go away. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. Sorry, after interviewing that beauty queen a while ago, I had her vibe already. Guys, if you're tired of waiting for your hair to grow, wait in line at salons, or just for your hair to dry, you don't have to worry anymore. The clip-on hair extensions of Tokyo Posh will save the day and give you that glamorous hair in just a few minutes. And joining us this morning is no less than the woman behind the hair studio, Denise Aquino Posadas. Hi, Nancy. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
You
And
look
she's
so
already
pretty too.
Yeah, and she's
Thank
already, wearing Tokyo Posh this
Yes,
morning.
my
That's
hair's really short. Let me show you somewhere here.
I
shoulder
see
length.
it.
Yeah.
So now she has this those curls that makes her look really fabulous in the morning. Diba? You know what? That's so nice to be interviewing you again. Remember that you
Yes,
guested
I
on my
know, we
radio
go
show?
from way back.
Yeah, 12 years
Yes,
ago,
yes.
Denise
Wow.
guested on my radio show.
Y'all go way, way
Yeah.
back.
Yes, super way
Full
back.
circle moment today.
Yeah.
I'm just here to say.
It's a reunion, actually.
So it's so nice to be talking to you again, and I never get tired of hearing the story behind
Thank you,
Tokyo
thank
Posh.
you.
So tell us, when did it all start, and what made you think of,
Starting it.
engage? Yeah, yes.
So it started when I was a fashion student in Tokyo. So I was a fashion designer first before I became like a hair extensions person.
It makes sense because you're so fashionable.
Oh, thank you.
She
It
is.
boils down to me being arte. But yeah, so when I was a fashion student in Tokyo, I got exposed to how the Japanese women use hair. So for them, it's a form of self-expression. It's like an accessory that you change on a daily basis. And it was something really new for me as a Filipina. Because as Filipinos, like when you get a nice haircut, that's your haircut for the rest of the year.
Yes.
Or for a couple of years,
Of
or for the
course.
next
Until it
forever.
grows out.
Right?
Yeah.
But for the Japanese, they're like, so today I want to look like prim and proper. I'll put my hair up in a bun, in a sleek ponytail. Tomorrow I want to be like, more like girly, long dress. I'll put my hair down, wavy,
Right,
curls.
wow.
The next day I want full bangs. The next day it's like that. So I found it amazing. And I said, why don't I introduce that, way of thinking to Filipinas? Because it's another way of expressing yourself, right?
of course.
And we can't have enough of expressing ourselves, right?
So when you brought Tokyo Posh to the Philippines, wala pang nag-offer ng hair extensions during that time?
No, at that time, no. Usually, the
Okay.
wigs and hair extensions were offered to women who were, who really need it.
Yeah,
Those who were
yes,
sick,
yes.
or
But
those who
not
are
really
going
for
to,
fashion.
but not for fashion. So I think I'm really the
Yeah.
first one to really
Okay.
introduce it as a fashion accessory.
Right.
Like something that you really change on a daily basis. Just like your lipstick, your bag, your shoes.
I mean, that's an
Yes.
interesting take on it.
Yeah.
I would have never thought hair is a fashion accessory.
It
and like you mentioned
is.
earlier,
Yes.
it's like you get that one haircut and that's the style
Yeah,
for
yeah.
6 months. And you also mentioned earlier, I just want the viewers to know this, you said your honeyger, her husband, loves that she changes her hair every day. It's like
yes,
he's
no.
dating a different
Yeah,
girl.
he doesn't
I
get
know, I just
bored
love
with me.
that.
Yeah.
So for all of you women out there, if you want to, spice
I mean, we
up your
don't do
life.
it for them, right?
Yeah,
but
we
it's a
don't,
big
yeah.
bonus for
Yes,
them that
I definitely wanna
they
try
don't
that.
get bored.
Of course, you have a different look every day, right? To make things exciting.
And sometimes, you kind of need that change, that little change to increase your confidence.
That's so
Yes.
true. That's so
Right?
true.
Just that little change. Sometimes it's just a bang.
Yeah.
Or like a little bit, 1 inch longer, coming from a bad haircut.
And you know what? When you have beautiful hair, like it really picks you up.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
Like even just a blow dry.
Yeah,
It just gives you that confidence.
It's different when you have a bad hair day too. Like
Yeah.
the rest of my day, personally,
Sad.
I'm just like, my hair's
Yeah,
not
exactly,
it today.
exactly.
And you just don't feel good. You don't have
Yeah.
confidence.
Yes.
So, like you said, when your hair is beautiful and all done up,
Instant
it's a different
ganda.
aura.
Yeah. I've
yeah.
been doing this for the last 15 years. And honestly, it's very fulfilling that, because I do the hair extensions, especially in the beginning by myself. So I have seen a lot of women go through a lot of I've seen women who have become beauty queens. I've seen women who have become, regular celebrities to that superstars. And I've seen women who are going through breakup, going through something with their personal life.
Yeah.
And then suddenly their confidence, they just instantly light up
Yeah,
with that
right.
little change.
Yes.
It's Honestly, this is not the easiest business because it's something new, right?
Yes,
It's something new.
Especially
There's-
when you first,
yeah,
introduce
there's a
this
lot
to the
of
market.
education
Yeah,
involved. There's a lot of like teaching people. But when you see women, become happy with what you do,
Yeah.
I really get strength from that.
That's
Because
your
like
ano.
honestly with me, it also changed. I don't know if you've seen the transformation, but I'm kind of more confident now than
Yes.
I think you've seen me even in high school, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's that change that happened to me. It's
Right,
the change that I want to share to more women.
So you brought Tokyo Posh to the Philippines 15 years ago, yes?
Yes.
So,
but
so when I interviewed you, fairly new pala.
yes,
no?
it was
Yung
very new.
Tokyo
We were
Posh,
opening our
wow.
second branch now.
Okay, so now I'm seeing all these products, and you are going to do a demo on
Yeah, I
me.
would love to see a
Yes,
transformation
yes,
on Anne.
yes.
I've never
So
seen
why
her
don't
with long hair,
let's
so
call in your
Yes,
assistant.
Julie.
Hi, Julie. Come
Yeah.
in.
So I will
Yes.
stand up also. Can I stand up?
Do I have to stand up?
No, you don't.
Okay, sige. So we'll continue this
Okay.
interview. So
So what happened? So our extensions are just like, again, like I said, like bags and shoes and makeup. So you have all kinds of styles. So we have over 50 styles. So we have like mid-length, long length, we have bobs, we have wavy, we have
Whatever your
curly, we
heart
have
Even have
small
bangs.
curls. Yes, we have big curls, we have small curls, we have layered, we have one length, we have everything you can ever imagine in like different colors.
okay, yes.
So like you choose a style that you like. So like for you today, it's best that you get something wavy to blend with your hair.
Right.
And then we get it in the color of your hair color, so it blends perfectly. So for you, we decided to give you like a more blowout, longer look because your hair's blown out.
I'm so excited.
But it
yes.
definitely looks like your hair. It's blending
Yeah.
in perfectly.
Yeah.
I would not have known.
Because it matches
Oh,
the
wow.
original
And
color.
long hair. Who
wow.
is she?
Look at me. Oh my goodness. Can I wear this all throughout the show?
Yes, you can.
I love it.
What
There.
are the different types of hair extensions you guys offer?
Right?
Are there-
Look, I'm so amazed also.
She looks
Wow.
so good
look
with
at
long
me.
hair.
Yeah.
So that's human hair?
Oh, that's synthetic.
Okay.
So most people are scared of synthetic extensions because they feel like it's too Barbie or it's like it looks
It
fake
looks
on
fake.
TV
Yeah,
or
yeah.
on photos. But the good quality ones like ours, it's actually good because one, it's not as expensive as human hair extensions
Right.
because human hair extensions are very, very expensive. Second, it holds the style. So for
Yeah.
example, you get wavy hair. Even if you wash that over and over, like for the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years,
You still
it's
have-
still
yeah,
wavy.
yes.
So it's perfect for women who do not know how to fix their hair. So like for you, if we attach something wavy, you get the instant curls without actually curling your hair too. So it will actually save you time. And there, it's instant. It's actually instant.
You know, I'm just so amazed because I have seen how Tokyo Posh has evolved all throughout these years since 2015 when you 2009 when you
yeah.
first started, and then now you have all these products. Kasi before you started with just
A few pieces,
styles lang,
yes,
diba?
yes.
Yeah. So now you have all these. You even have the hairspray and everything. So before we go, Denise, why don't you tell our viewers where they can find Tokyo Posh? I'm sure now seeing that how it transformed my look today.
Yeah,
So
so
easy pa,
instant.
no? In
Yeah,
just
in
seconds.
just then- yeah.
So where can they find you?
So we have 3 stores. We're in Power Plant Mall, we're in Podium and UP Town Center, and we're now doing our very, very first hair extensions bar.
Wow.
Inside
Where?
Look in SM Aura.
SM Aura,
We'll
okay.
be
So it's
going
like
there
a
soon.
makeup,
Yes.
you know, it's like a makeup hub. So I'm very
Okay.
excited about it because finally we get to introduce the extensions as something like makeup. You know.
So you're doing makeup and hair there.
Well, it's a store with makeup, so you can go there for your makeup.
It's a one-stop
and then
shop
yes,
for
a
all your
one-stop
glam.
shop. Yes,
Nice.
yes. So we'll be-
Congratulations.
Thank you so
I am super, super happy for you.
Thank you, thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today,
Thank
Denise.
you.
Yay! So now I'll be wearing this for the rest of the show.
Yes,
Thank
you
you.
can.
Denise Aquino, Posadas of Tokyo Posh, ladies and gentlemen. Now, prepare your tables as we taste the vibrant flavors of Thai cuisine without leaving home. From pad Thai, tom yum, to mango sticky rice. Ooh, Jatujak PH will serve us Thailand's delectable dishes to satisfy our cravings. So don't go away. It's a beautiful day. We'll be back after a short break.
we're back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day here on the Billionaire News Channel. Now, while all the girls were fixing their hair and talking about beauty, I was in the kitchen looking for that distinct mix of sweet, sour, salty, and spicy. Now, we got that here through Jatujak PH. Now, let us taste the authentic flavors of Thai food without jetting off to the land of smiles. Though we do love it here, it's great to have it here in the studio as well. Here with us is the Thai restaurant's owner, Alfonso Purugganan. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Paolo.
And you know, just talking a while ago, I'm really excited because this particular chain, this Jatujak, has been in the Philippines since 2006,
yeah,
still
18
going
years
strong.
already. Yeah.
First of all, tell us how it all started, because this love affair with Thai food must be strong with you.
Yeah, I really felt it was love at first sight. Back in the late 80s, where I was a fresh graduate, I was invited by a friend to work for their uncle. So I was able to, she introduced me to try Thai food for the first time.
Yeah.
And the moment I tasted Thai food, I really fell in love and really felt like I found my destiny.
You found your destiny in Thai food?
Right at that moment, when I tasted it, it felt like home.
Do you remember the first dish?
Yes. It was tom yum and pad thai.
Tom yum and pad thai.
Yeah,
so we have a bit of pad thai here, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, we have pad thai.
Oh my goodness. All right, so the thing with Thai food, it is very distinct. You talk about the spices, you
Yes.
talk about some of the ingredients.
Yes.
Some of that you cannot get in the Philippines as much. You talk about the kaffir lime, the palm sugar sometimes.
Yes, yes.
What about those ingredients? How do you keep the taste authentic?
Okay. One thing nice about our market these days, it's that some of the ingredients are already available, like the mint leaves, the basil leaves. But I went beyond it by looking for a farm. Buti na lang I have a friend who has a farm that I would ask them to plant herbs for us particularly. There are several kinds of basil, but this one is widely available. But there's krapao, which is the hot basil that I have to get particularly from a particular farm. And then there's the sawtooth coriander, which is not available in the market, but I have to ask a particular farm to get it. And especially the kaffir lime, which is very important. What I did actually was I have staff who have small farms in the provinces. I would buy the plant and buy it, and then I told them to plant it in your farm and then sell it to us when it's grown.
So you found a way to literally bring
really
Thailand home.
find ways to make it available, to make our dish authentic.
Absolutely. So we're looking at this spread right here, right now, and you know the taste. I'm already really excited. But before we even begin, yung panlasa ng mga Pilipino, it's a bit different from our Southeast Asian neighbors.
Yes.
Chili, spice is a problem for us. Thai. I know our Thai friends have a lot of fun when we have a hard time with the spicy food. So how do you manage that?
You know, I would say Filipino food and Thai food have similarities. They're parang correlated, but in a way, like example, they have tom yum, we have sinigang. You know, basically. So we have local versions. So Thai food is very familiar to Filipinos, but the Thai foods have their way of adding more sophisticated flavors.
I understand that. So at this point, all right, I'm going to taste what you tasted that you made you fall in love with Thai food, which is the pad Thai, if I'm not mistaken. So what's special about your pad Thai while I go get a little
pad Thai,
of this?
we really use authentic tamarind paste. So we make our own. We buy the tamarindo. We have to extract the flavors and to make the sauce by ourselves.
Okay, and when you take a look at that, what was so special about the tom yum that you had that siguro we can still taste here in Jatujak?
With the tom yum, you have to complete the herbs. You should have the galangal, which is also available in the Philippines. It's called langkawas. Good thing. And then you have to have lots of lemongrass. You have to have the kaffir lime. You have to have lots of coriander leaves.
Yeah. It feels like an explosion
develop
of flavor.
It's an explosion of flavor. And
Absolutely.
then the chili, okay, I don't say we make adjustments. Of course, Thais have more intense spiciness. Filipinos don't. But the basic flavor is still there.
Wait, at that point, I just have to interrupt you because I see two Filipinos who want to try and experience this flavor as well. So we'll bring Monique and Anne in.
Anytime.
All right,
Okay,
thank you.
I like that. Yeah,
All right,
already
wait.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for bringing
We
were just by the side and waiting for Paolo to usher us in, and we were like, oh my God.
No, I was gonna take my time. But here is the pad thai that helped you fall in love with
try
Thai.
Can we
that.
try?
I'm also going to try, excuse me. This is what I was looking at kanina.
Yeah, the satay chicken.
looks
So if you would see, there's similarity. Like we have we have pancit, we have barbecue. The Filipinos have barbecue. So the Thais have satay and the muping.
Is
The
this
muping.
bagoong rice?
Yes, that's bagoong rice. See, they also have bagoong. We have bagoong. So there's, very similar. It's familiar. Yet there's something distinct and different
Sorry,
about it.
aaminin ko na, I actually asked them to come in so I can eat while they talk.
Negative.
Good
I don't
strategy.
think that was direct instructions.
But to be honest, I'm having this pad thai right now, and the flavor with this pad thai in particular, it's subtle, but at the same time, it's I don't know how to explain. It's very expressive in the way that the flavors come out.
Yeah.
And I take a look at the love that you have here. Is there any dish in particular that you are proud of, that you want to make sure that, okay, if you go visit Jatujak for the first time, this is the dish that you must have?
Naku, ang dami.
Oo nga, ang dami eh.
But you know,
Ang hirap
if you would ask why Jatujak has been in the market for more than 18 years, it's because I try to read what Filipinos, there's Thai food, and there's Thai food that Filipinos love, and how Filipinos eat. Okay, Filipinos love basically lechon, something malutong and everything. So I said I have to have what they want. So traditionally there's a curry in Thailand, the red beef curry, the chicken curry, but I had to innovate something like. Not naman innovate. Actually, it's also an ongoing trend in Thailand that they try to mix things and make things new. So what I did here that I'm proud of, one of the first to introduce was the lechon kawali in red curry.
That looks amazing. Hold
So
on,
Filipinos
I gotta do that way.
But there's another version which is also the crispy pata curry also.
That sounds so good.
Yes, but it's similar. I made it in the parang smaller version.
Oo.
Mas bite-size siya for this morning.
Okay. So parang Pinoy
Merry,
version.
I'm not saying I'm
of
bastarding it. It's just merry. But even in Thailand, they're doing these things already.
Right.
So,
No,
Food
sorry.
naman talaga, eh,
Sorry,
boss.
sobrang na-enjoy ni Monique.
This is so good. I need rice.
oh,
I tried
bagoong rice.
I tried
There's
the
rice
bagoong
there.
rice, even without the meat.
Yeah,
just
we
the
have to
rice.
mix
So
it.
good.
I understand we're all trying to be very demure, very classy, very mindful with the way that we eat here. But at the moment, you know what? We're gonna wrap this up para makakain talaga kami. Because
Okay,
this
go
spread
ahead.
here has been amazing. Al, maraming salamat. Thank you very much for
Thank
being
you
so
very
here.
much. Thank you very
so
much.
much.
Thank you very much for having me.
Sorry,
here.
for those who are wondering, could you please tell our viewers where they can see Jatujak and how to find you guys on social media?
Okay, Jatujak is located in Mall of Asia, SM Aura, and SM San Lazaro. So you can find us in IG, jatujak.ph.
All right, perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, go give them a
Thank you very
follow.
much. Please go
maraming
ahead.
salamat again.
Yes, thank you very
Our
much.
tummies are very happy.
Yeah, super sarap.
You can
So
have
happy
it.
right now. Wait lang. Okay, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us this Tuesday morning. Remember, every day holds a new adventure, and in this case, a lot of new food.
Yes, and hair as well. The show was so fun today, and we also hope you enjoyed today's show. Keep spreading joy and kindness.
And thank you so much for being with us. Keep your spirits high and your hearts open. Stay happy, stay hopeful, and always remember, it's a beautiful day.
Let's
Perfect.
eat.
Thank you so much.